Hi, I'm Ed Pessara. I graduated in 1967 after 6 marching seasons. I was really lucky that in 1963 the Purdue Band was invited to go play at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. 4 shows a day, 7 days a week, 8 weeks. I was one of 28 guys to do that. When I told my father I was going to the music hall, he said, well, have a great time. He said, those Rockettes are old, hardened showgirls, and they're not going to have any interest in a bunch of young college kids. Off we went. And sure enough, it turned out they were our age. And they all were from out of town, and because the show hours were from noon till 10:30 every night, they had no chance to meet anybody. The musicians in the pit were married, the stagehands were grubby, and the ballet boys and singers really didn't like girls. So when they saw a bunch of 28 guys, they were interested. Al Wright would have us up in the rehearsal hall 8 hours a day a week before the show doing the show over and over and over. Occasionally the girls would stick their head in the door, but they never talked to us. It was very frustrating. In the basement of the music hall they had a place called the Calf. It was a place where you go in between shows to have a Coke or some really bad food. We were down there, and the Rockettes would come down there in their muumuus. They never put clothes on in between shows, and they would never talk to us. The show opens. After the first show, we're down in the cafeteria having a Coke. 2 Rockettes come over and say, "Can we sit down?" "Of course," we say. I said, "Why didn't you ever talk to us up until this point?" "Well, we wanted to make sure you were professionals, and after the first show, we saw that you guys from Purdue we had passed the grade." So we put together in that half hour a group of 10 Rockettes and 10 bandsmen to, after the last show, meet in the green room, go on the 6th Avenue subway down to South Ferry, and then take the Staten Island ferry ride. What turned out to be 20 couples by the end of the evening, 20 people turned out to be 10 couples. I was on the bow of the Staten Island ferry about 1 o'clock in the morning, looking at the Statue of Liberty, and with the moon over the water, standing next to Marcia, a 5'10" blonde. And I thought of what my father's admonition was, the fact that they're all hardened showgirls. I looked at her and I kissed her, and that was the beginning of one heck of a summer. Thank you very much.